Hi guys, so today I am going to show you how to do the new viral nail trend, where it's like, I don't know, stripy chrome. I don't really know what to call it. I have been sitting here having a few goes. Some, weirdly enough, the first and the last turned out semi-okay. And my experiment with shapes failed. I'm not quite sure why it failed, but the chrome didn't stick to the shapes. And my other two were, okay, that was an absolute fail. That was like a semi-fail. And I've been trying to figure out where I went wrong. So I thought I would just film the process anyway and see if you can spot where I was going wrong. I have got different chromes this time. I have got a different top coat, because not all top coats will take chrome, and some top coats just need to be cured at a completely different time to normal. Like normally if it's a 60-second cure, it might only need a 30. It's just tweaking it. I will show you how I did the blue one, because that one actually worked. And we will go from there. So this will either work or it will not again. But either way, you'll get to see how I did it and have a go yourselves, or see how I did it and how not to do it. And then you will have a go, get it right, and drop me a message so I know how not to stuff it up next time. I can work with either one of those. So I'm going to use the black as a base. And I'm going to try nude on one to see what difference, see if it makes any difference. And the top gel I'm going to try to use this time is this one. I got this in a nail order box, but if you look at that, it is quite thick. Now the one I was using for the other ones which failed is one of my Glitterama ones that I like, but that is a very that's a thinner polish, thinner top coat. So you will need chrome, a top coat, a colour, and you know these little baggies? Let me zoom you out a second. You know your little baggies that these stickers come in? It's just one of those chopped up into stripes. Now, I don't know if you can make them out in the camera, but they're the 500 pieces of plastic that failed. I have some more cut out next to me. And we'll see where we go with that. And a tip. Use big kitchen scissors. I was trying to cut with my really dainty cute little ones. What a bally. And cut onto a darker surface or something that's not shiny, so you can see them, because a bunch of these I keep losing because my mat is shiny and they're blending in. So good times. I'm just going to put a base of black on 3 of these and one of a peach. Okay, so they are curing. So if you cut your stripes, let me find a bit I've not molested. Okay, so you obviously want to avoid anywhere where the paper stickers are, and I'm not even sure if you can see that plastic on camera, but you are literally just cutting your stripes and then putting them somewhere you can see them. Okay, so I'm only doing one coat just so we can see, and we will either work or we'll balls up again. So I'm gonna take my gel, give that good. I mean, we don't want so much it slides off, but we don't only want a little bit either. And I'm just wiping off my brush because The CJP black gel has quite a bit of an inhibition layer. Okay. And second, I'm just looking for my chunky stripes, and cut it longer than your nail so you can pull the damn thing off. Also a mistake I made earlier that you do not want to repeat. Okay, am I in the camera? You could do this using tweezers. You probably should do this using tweezers. But I am pretty much at my wit's end with this design this morning. I told myself I was gonna conquer a new design today, and instead this sucker is conquering me quite a lot, to be perfectly honest. Okay, and you don't want to press it down, you just want it to spread its gel. Okay, no, I just need to press it a little there, but not too much. So this gel is a 30-second cure, so we'll do that. But you might have to experiment with a stick. I was playing with this one earlier just to see which chrome worked better on which top coat, because they're not all the same. And I'm using the blue one again for the first go around because so far it's the only one that has not failed me. But yes, 2024 is me. I'm going to be trying and conquering new designs and building my skills. And this one is not conquering me. I refuse. So, pull off your plastic stripies. Set them somewhere you can find them again, hopefully. And I have loaded this up really nicely with chrome powder. And let us go in and see what we get. Give it a nice good rubbing in all those little nooks and crannies. And we'll give it a dust. Oops, there we go. And then obviously you'd file off your edges and then top coat. I'm going to top coat all these at the end. And then we will see what happens. Now I am going to have a go on this one. No, I'm not. I'm going to have another go on a black. And I cut off some super skinny strips. Because I've seen it done with the 3 quite chunky ones. But then I naturally got curious as to whether or not you could do teeny tiny skinny strips. Now I'm going to put these on off camera because they're in a pile in the only place I can see them, but I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so they're all on there and I'm going to put that in for another 30 seconds. Now, I have seen designs like this in the past using angel paper rather than this plastic and chrome, so I suppose this is just a different take on it if you don't have angel paper. If you're not sure what angel paper is, you can buy it in pre-cut strands like this or in rolls, and it's basically the same plastic with the colour in it. Okay, so let's peel these little suckers off. I'm so going to have to get out the hoover because God only knows where half of these are flying off to. Okay, I think I have them all off. Okay. Let's try for gold this time. I'm not promising, but we'll try. Okay, we ready? No, what is it? Okay, so maybe the ones I was failing with earlier, maybe I wasn't failing at all. Interesting. I was using the brush, not the brush, the Dibby Dabby, the same as I just was then. And none of them were working. But I'm thinking it's the Dibby Dabby. Because I've just gone over that with my finger and that's worked. So 1 second. Okay, this was one earlier that was proper giving me grief. So just give me 1 second. I kept them all on my desk so I can look at them and curse them out while I'm doing this. Okay, so not that chrome. That chrome is in the bad books. Let's try this one. It's taking more. It's still not having it. Let's find my random shapes one I did and see if that one makes a difference as well. Sorry about that, the postman just knocked on the door. So let me just... Okay, yeah, no, that's still not having that. Okay, but it worked for that one. Okay. I wonder why the shapes don't work. I lost track of where we were because the postman came and then the phone rang. So I'm going to have a go with this lighter one. No, I wasn't. I remembered where I was. I am going to have a go again at the multiple shape one because I'm damn curious as to how she did it. And I really, really want to figure it out. Okay, so plenty of top coat again. Now, I'm just going to flick these off of my finger because, again, I have them where I could find the bloody things. Okay, focus. So, just making sure that has covered some surface area. And let's nuke it. Okay. Let's see what happens. We are going to have to cross our fingers. And stupid plastic is reflecting the light and it's making my camera go blurry. Focus. There we go. Focus. Are we still in focus? Yes, we are. I'm going to go for gold again. But lesson learned, the Dibby Dabby does not always work, which is quite bizarre. So use your fingers. So, 1, 2, off, 3, 4, get off. Okay, sorry, I'm out of shot again. There's one here, but it's been a proper stubborn little jackass. 6. Okay. So, dip our finger in, pick up far too much chrome. Oh, no, come on, work nicely. So sometimes you just need to use your finger and not the Dibby Dabbies. I don't understand why the Dibby Dabby failed. I don't know whether it's because it's a raised design, so it's not getting in all the little nooks and crannies. But that is the second go, and that was my first go. It's a very big bloody difference. Okay. I am going to need baby wipes galore at this rate. Okay, and now because I'm not being defeated for a second time again, we're going to do this one. And use a pale one. I want to see if you can use the Aurora powders to get the same results. Okay. So I will lay on my strips because I've just brushed them all over the table and I need to find them again. Okay, that is on for a 30-second cure. And please cross your fingers for me, and whoever is up there, give me a goddamn break. I would like this to please work. I have woke up this morning. Well, I went to bed last night thinking I'm going to get this, and this done tomorrow. I'm going to spring clean. I'm going to clean my kitchen. I'm going to finish making my batches of cookies because the dough was sat in the fridge since last night. And what did I do when I woke up this morning? Sneezed all over, snotted all over, and woke up with a cold. So I thought I would make myself feel better by sitting at my nail table and cracking out some designs. Okay, it's working. This is quite a, I don't know the word, quite delicate powder. Okay. So it is subtle, that's the word. It's a very subtle powder. So you would get the shine, but not outright. If you were just looking at the nail, it wouldn't be until you moved it in the light. But I can live with that. So I'm going to neaten up all of my very crooked gel edges. Because as you can see, I was a little heavy-handed with that one. Oh, let's zoom you out because I'm losing you in my mess of junk. And then we just want to top coat them all and put them in the Nuka. Oh, that really brought out the shine on that. Just make sure you dust off your nails beforehand properly. I don't know if you can see that, but that has tiny speckles of gold in it now. So you want to wipe that before you go back in your gel pot, or you want to keep a gel. I have one, I don't know where it is. A pot of gel specifically for chroming and for top coating over glitter, so that when you get the loose little bitty bits, doesn't really matter if it goes back in the pot because you've already got hundreds of different chromes in there anyway. This one is not that gel, hence why I'm wiping my brush. But you did not. I am sat quite comfortably on my chair right now, and I'm so not in the mood to get up and go look for it. Right, I'll nuke these. So they're cooking. So here are the original failures, and I will show you the new ones. But remember, if you don't have the chrome or don't want to be cutting up plastic strips, then you can get these in all kinds of colours, and you can just use these instead. In fact, while that is nuking, give me a moment and I'll paint a nail and show you. Okay, I've got a white I've just put into nuke. Now, I do have these in different colours. I don't think I paid more than a couple of pence from Shein, Temu, Ali, eBay, Amazon. You quite often get me nail sets. I could have put it into my coloured layer, but yeah, it's one of those days. So I have just grabbed a base coat because it's sticky and it will stick in it. And if your gel polish actually has a decent tacky layer, you could put it straight into the tacky layer, but I have used my new Nail Reserve one and that hardly has a tacky layer. So base coat it is. And do not breathe heavy or sneeze around these pots because it is like there's tiny little bits of gold leaf. It'll be in the air and you will never ever pick up all the goddamn pieces. So I am... Okay, I apologize now. These are not going to be in straight lines because they are all joined together. But my point is kind of the same. You can buy this in rolls, you know, like your nail foils. So you could, if you get the rolls rather than the split pieces that I'm dealing with here, you can cut your own pieces, your own shapes, and do your own design however you want. I am showing you these because they were the closest ones to hand. I know I have angel paper somewhere. I remember buying it. I also remember never actually using it. But these are good for winter when people were doing like ice nails and frozen nails and things. So I've put them on and I will nuke it. Okay, now obviously if you put this on a pink base or something similar, it wouldn't be as obnoxiously bright and in your face. But I've put this on a white just to show you and get the point across. So while that is nuking, we'll have a look at these. So the original failures, which made me swear a lot and get really ratty. And take two, which I don't hate half as much. We have the weird little shapes. They don't look as good as the picture I saw online. I really want to know how she did that. But they are there. I wonder if she maybe used a stiffer plastic. But you get the point. You can see that. And it gives a nice shape. Now, I've used a thin top coat, so there is like sharp edges. And you can see they're like blunt and it's not a rounded nail. There, look, can you see the point here? But you could use a thicker top coat or a what? A builder gel to round it off. And because of the chrome, you wouldn't lose your line definition. It would stay, because chrome is very unforgiving. If you put it on a nail you have not filed properly and left dips in it, or your top coat was really thick and it's gone on with, you know, like ridges and lines, it will sink into every single one of those creases and show up. So if you're using chrome on a normal nail, you always have to make sure you buff after you have finished filing, just to make sure it is perfectly smooth, because it's a shit and it'll show everything. That's why in a lot of the Korean nail designs, they use the wavy line gel and it gives all the ridges and stuff. It's like in here, I have all the ridges and all the patterns, and that's because it's showing up every lump and it gives you definition. And look, I still got the nails on. But yeah, lecture over. So, coming to the end of the video, finally, now you've listened to me piss, moan and rant for the past God knows how many minutes. But take note, when you are putting the chrome on, use a finger, because the dibby dabby does not always work and it leaves you frustrated. When you cut your plastic, do not put it on a shiny background. You will not find it again. It ends up everywhere. The chromes on the black show up better than the chromes on a nude or white base. A thicker top gel works better, but that may also be what's giving me the other ridges. And there's your angel paper version. Now, obviously, different coloured angel paper and with a neater, but you'd get a similar result. You just wouldn't have the ridged lines, because you could cut this into lines and lay that on there like that and get the same pattern in. That was just a random experiment to show you which one we got the way. So thanks for watching, guys. Give it a go and have fun trying. If you can find better ways to do it, please let me know, because this has had me tearing my hair out all morning. It was supposed to be a quick video and it wasn't. But thank you all for watching. I will have another video up for you soon. But right now I'm going to go lay down on the couch with my puppy because I am tired. So please leave a like, comment with some helpful suggestions, please. And I will see you all soon. Bye.